What is up, guys? We are here in the carport. It's supposed to rain here in a few minutes, but we're gonna rig up some new poles we got, and I'd like to share that all with you. So here's what we got. We got the Jordan Lee frog stick, Ava Garcia Vengeance, and what we got going on here, we're gonna tie on a Jordan Lee reel here. We got some 30-pound braid. We're gonna tie on this frog, and then for the other one, we got another Jordan Lee reel with some 12-pound fluorocarbon, and we are gonna tie this spinner bait on, which is from Bassin Habits. They're out of Alabama here. So let's get into it. So also too, we are going to be going out fishing Saturday morning for a little bit in the morning, probably between 5:30 and 8:30, and we will be giving away some baits from On Bait Company. We'll be out on Logan Martin Lake. We'll be launching from Town and Country. So if you see me in the YOLO Tech boat here, swing over and grab me, and I'll throw you a package of baits from On Bait Company. So here's what we got. Just a brief look at some of the stuff we got right there. I know it's topwater season. We got some trailers coming up here, so let's get into it. Yeah, all you gotta do, get a chance to get the giveaways, is just come find me. You don't have to like anything, you don't have to subscribe, but I'd appreciate it if you did. So, all right, let's get rigging up here. Nice heavy stick. It's gonna be great for throwing that frog out there. Can't wait to try it out Saturday morning. Alrighty. What's happening, guys? We already got our new reel here put on our rod. We got the Ava Garcia Jordan Lee frog stick. We're gonna put some 30-pound suffix on it here, and that is gonna be our frog. How you guys doing? I wish I was about to be going fishing, probably either maybe tomorrow or hopefully definitely Saturday morning. So if you guys are out in the Logan Martin area, you guys should try and find me, and I'll throw you guys some package of baits from On Bait Company. So Jericho, you didn't have a lot of trouble with the rest of the boys in Boston. I heard about the trouble with the Irish people. I don't know what you're talking about there, Jericho, but that's pretty funny. I love it. So I am doing great, guys. It is beautiful out here in Alabama. It's probably 84 degrees. I love it. What's up, Moore? What's happening, Bentley? Yeah, we got our, we're gonna rig up our frog pole here that we got. We're gonna throw out this, get some suffix braid here. I really like this stuff. Done that a bunch of times. Jazz basketball. Pin me. Oh, let's see if I can do that. I don't know. Pin message. Yeah, there you go. Bam. Got you a pin. Heck yeah, guys. So anybody that just joined up here, I was saying, if you guys are in the Logan Martin area, specifically Town and Country, I'll be going out Saturday between 5:30 and roughly 8:30 in the morning, and I'll be giving some baits away from On Bait Company. So if you guys see me, just holler at me. You know, I'll be fishing, so come up nice and quietly, please. And I'll throw you some bait, a package of baits from Mountain Bait Company. So, yeah. What do you guys use for your setup when you're throwing a frog? The Irish will be there from Saturday from 5:30 to 8:30 in the morning. So be on the watch out. Sweet, sweet deal. I love it, Jericho. They're gonna be taking all the fish. There's a fishing tournament going on out here as well. Uh, Really big one. They said there's almost 75 boats right now, roughly. I wish I could join, but I ain't got the time, nor have I been out on this lake long enough to to compete with them boys. So it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be a lot of boats out there. My personal best uh, for freshwater fish, as in largemouth and smallmouth, I would say is about a 6.5 pound largemouth. But that was when I lived up in Illinois. We're down here in Alabama now, so hopefully I could far exceed that number. You like to throw cranks? Yeah, I love crankbait throwing too, man. That's about that time of year. I was out. What was that? Sunday night, I went out for a little bit, and we were throwing some crankbaits. I was using a deep diver between 16 to 20 feet, and caught only one spotted bass. So they're not too aggressive on them yet, but they're getting there. It's almost that time. They are going to be loving those crankbaits. So yeah. Get this spun up in here. This is the worst part. I hate getting it tied onto the reel, but that is the worst part. But once you get this, then it is smooth sailing. Well, probably got big ass fingers. You can't get in there. Can you show me your setup? Yeah. Here's what we got. We got the Jordan Lee frog stick here, and then we got the Jordan Lee reel, and right now we're tying on some Suffix braid here. 30-pound braid. Get our knot tied in here. We'll start reeling this bad boy up. Putting some string on it. Where's our scissors? Yeah, I'm gonna cut this braid. This braid is so hard to cut sometimes. But this one has some good stuff, you know. Some good stuff. You definitely should be throwing braid out there, especially when you're using a frog or any, not necessarily any top water, because I like fluorocarbon when I'm throwing a buzz bait. Oh yeah, I'm getting some string in this bad boy now. For a light lure. Well, I would probably be using some 8 pound, 8 to 10 pound, no, probably less than that, fluorocarbon, and then all really depends on your brake system and how you set up your braking there. But you can set it up. I was when I lived in Illinois, I had a lot smaller of a bait caster that I set up for basically throwing out rooster tails. So good. It's fun throwing rooster tails with baitcaster. It's fun. It's a little complicated, but if you can get it down, it's worth it. Because it's so much fun catching fish on baitcasters. Look at that. We use just about all of them. Tying on a new frog here. It's not new. I've used it quite a few times. So, I haven't really caught any monsters on frogs yet, but like I said, we're down in Logan Martin now. There's some monster fish down here. Should be no time before I break my personal best. Where you guys all from? Let me know where you're from. Where you guys watching from? Where you guys taking note from? Where you hanging out at? What's your fishing hole? Where's you guys' local fishing spots? Not necessarily spot, but you know, whatever you in. Alright, we got her nice and tied up there. We're ready. Gotta set the brake up on because she is brand new. And this reel. See, when you're adjusting your bait casters, you know, this is brake here and this is a brake here. They control your magnets to slow your lure drop. When I'm throwing top water, I like to crank my side up all the way and then adjust this to where when you press this, your lure just slowly drops down. So then you can just whip that sucker right out there. As far as you can go, you know, get her out there. There we go. Got that bad boy set up. There we are. We got the Jordan Lee frog set up with the Jordan Lee reel. We got our frog put on there already with some suffix braid. She's ready to go. Love it. Our next one we got here is our Abu Garcia Vengeance Pro Series, and this one's specifically made for crankbaits, spinner baits, and it also says top water on there too, but I got it for the spinner bait portion because I need a new pole just for a spinner bait. Because down here in Alabama, you want to have everything tied on as many as you can. We got Texas, yeah. Oh man, North Dakota, yeah. Yeah, you move down from North Dakota to Texas like me moving from Illinois to Alabama. Heck yeah. That's the way to go. Fishing's probably a heck of a lot better in Texas than Minnesota. Well, a lot of cold fishing in Minnesota. And I love fishing. I've been fishing my whole life, and I never got into ice fishing. Just I raced motorcycles and dirt bikes back then, so during the winter I was doing a lot of that down south here. So, New Zealand, heck yeah, man. I don't know if I got any international subscribers. Heck yeah. Oh, you're in North Dakota. Originally from Texas, moved to North Dakota. Okay, okay. You got smallmouth up there in the Missouri River. That's one thing I miss about Illinois. But tell you what, the spotted bass down here make up for it. Those spotted bass fight. They are fighters. I absolutely love it. Now what we're putting on here, we're putting on some uh, Berkeley Vanishing 12-pound fluorocarbon for my line here for my spinner bait. Yeah, North Dakota, that's probably right where that Missouri River just starts. Pretty close, probably. Nice. The first smallie was 3 pounds. Heck yeah. Yeah, I grew up on a spot of the river in Illinois, the Kankakee River. We were right where the Illinois, Kankakee, and Des Plaines rivers met, and that was a phenomenal smallmouth fishing area. And over the last few years, it's really improved. But now I'm not there anymore, so we don't do that. Have you seen eastern sunfish and bluegill? Have I eaten them? Oh yes, I've ate bluegill. I don't necessarily know about the sunfish, but definitely ate a bunch of bluegill. I love bluegill, especially during Lent, and they do all the fish fries. Love a bluegill basket with some chips. Woo! I think my favorite thing to eat though has got to be crappie. Oh yeah, my cheeks are clapping. Yes, I am. Am I circumcised? Oh, I love it. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Spit or swallow. How long was your jail time overall? No jail time, boys. Never been in jail. Never been in jail. That's some funny shit, guys. That is some funny stuff. Yeah. Grayson's Trail Race, man. Maybe one day I'll get back up north and I'll have to go there and check that out. Because the average smallmouth in the Kankakee is probably like 1.5 pounds. But there is 4 5-pounders in there. When I was doing a couple tournaments, some guys were pulling out some big smallmouth bass. Some good sized smallmouth bass. Yeah, and on the Kankakee, that's kind of how the dams were set up by us too. We could go right up to the bottom of this one section of the dam and fish, and there's a lot of good smallmouth holes. You could go from 2 to 3 feet deep to 6 foot deep. So, yeah, that's one thing I got to get used to fishing down here in Alabama. Deep, deep water. There is some deep water here. Yeah, most of the depths of the rivers in Illinois maybe max 20 feet. So we got a lot to learn down here. Messages. Man, soldier, what is your problem, dude? You ain't gotta be going crazy like that. We're here to talk about fishing, not about your mom. Heck yeah. About got this spooled up here, and we're gonna get that spinnerbait tied on. And then hopefully we're gonna get out and do some fishing here in a little bit. Happy Pride, y'all. Yeah, whatever floats your boat, guys. Whatever float is your boat. Yeah. Just tell you the closet door's made of all types of wood. Alright. We're tying on a spinnerbait here. It's from Bassin Habits. They're out of Alabama here. So we're gonna try it. It's about spinnerbait time too. The time of year is good for spinnerbait, so yeah. New Zealand still in here? Where you from? We had a big drought. Oh, yeah. We've last week we got a lot of rain. Not last week. The week before that, we got something like 5 inches of rain as well, and the lake was pretty full. And these fish were not biting. Went out for 3 hours and only caught 4 fish. Was very disappointed. But it's kind of back to normal level now, so. But we got more rain coming, so. Let's see how that goes. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. We got our spinnerbait tied on. Like I said, this one's from Bassin Habits. They're out of here in Alabama too. I met this guy. I was at what is that? The Pell City Civic Center. They got a boat ramp right there, and they call it. They had a big ass party thing called it Lake Fest. They had a bunch of different vendors and stuff, and this guy was the only bass fishing or lure guy there at all. you know. So I bought some stuff from him. I bought one of these. I bought a buzz bait. I went out and bought the buzz bait from him, and man, that buzz bait was awesome. Caught a bunch of spotted bass. Jesus loves you all. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. We're gonna pin that one right there. We're gonna pin that. There you, heck yeah. He definitely does. He loves all of us. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna get this brake set up. She is loose right now. She is loose. And you guys going out fishing today? Alright. What we got here, guys. Here it is. It's all done now. We got our Abu Garcia Jordan Lee reel with our Vengeance rod Pro Series. And we have 12-pound fluorocarbon on it, and followed it up with our Bassin Habit spinnerbait that is brand new and we're gonna try out. So yeah, you guys, if you guys are on Logan Martin Lake, like I said, we'll be giving away some baits from On Bait Company. So if you see me, just stroll on over and I'll toss you a package of baits from On Bait Company. So, and I also want to take a shout out to one of my sponsors here, YOLO Tech. The Power Stick 53-inch stick is a power stick here that powers our GoPro nonstop, and we never lose power. We always have constant footage for our GoPro. It's pretty cool technology they got these days. Just goes in my power port in the back, and it's got an extension pole that can slide up and down, so you can set your heights and everything. And yeah, so I got the link in the description. Go check them out, and we also got On Baits in the description, so go check out them. He can make you anything too as well, guys. So, but yeah, we're gonna wrap up the live stream here and hopefully get out fishing. Like I said, Saturday we'll be live streaming, so, and we're gonna actually be out fishing on the lake, and we might have one of my wife's, basically my nephew, but he's coming out, and we're gonna take him fishing as well, so we'll have some people with us. So join us on Saturday for the live stream. Let's go, guys. Thanks for joining us.